the KICC.
Custy graphics.
Dear future husband, hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In case it's your first time, consider subscribing. Sema ati unatoana shingo. So we are at the KICC. I'm told KICC has an history, and they say that KICC was made from specific things, which we are going to learn. Here is where, when you come to Nairobi, you can come and take a photo. But people gonna know. People gonna know. This is the image of the first president of Kenya, and it's put here for his remembrance. Mzee Jomo Kenyatta is buried at the State House, which is directly the opposite of this place. When we started the video, I said KICC. Probably someone is asking what KICC stands for, so I'm gonna tell you right away. KICC stands for the Kenya International Convention Center, and it is along the city square and along Harambee Avenue, Nairobi. So probably someone is wondering why is it square along Harambee Avenue. This means it has two entry points, and both entry points you can get to the building. When you are driving in Nairobi town and you don't know the place, ensure you take a Bolt, or you can as well take a motorbike, or you can use your Google map to find the location. So let's see the driving directions. Also, it depends on the traffic that is here. So if the traffic is going to be big, it can take you a little bit of a time. Bolt is not expensive, but trust me, this is just inside Nairobi town. So it is as well opposite the Nairobi governor's office, just across the road. Yeah. So we are at the Kenya International Conference Center, well known as KICC. Did I call it conference? It's convention center, sorry. So let's get to know what motivated the building, and so on and so on. But I met these awesome guys who were at the gate, and they were so welcoming, and they gave me a little advice. In the heart of the busy Nairobi city, where towering buildings reach for the sky and dreams are forged from concrete, steel, and glass, is where Kenya International Convention Center, well known as KICC, lays. It is a set behind lots of rich history, formerly Kenyatta International Conference Center. It has been the Kenya International Conference Center was designed by architects Carl Henriks and not Vic architect and David Mutiso. It is a 23-story building and was commissioned by former President Jomo Kenyatta in 1967. So the construction was undertaken by contractors Solel Bone and Vactor, and it was done in 3 phases. Phase 1 was the construction of the podium. Phase 2 consisted of the main tower, and phase 3 involved the plenary. And it was completed in 1973 with the opening ceremony occurring in September 1973. So they say the president wanted something personal, so he required to get the architects to get instructions from him, and they sketched the 4-story building. But over time, the president kept revisiting his vision of the eventual building and wanted something higher and higher. He said their idea was to make something that will look like a donkey's penis. So the tower was inspired by a donkey's penis, who worked closely with Norwegian architect Carl Henrik Nostevik in the construction. So that is a little history about this beautiful place, and I wanted to go up the rooftop so that we can get to see a view of Nairobi town from this exact point. But I got late, and they said that today they had closed earlier, so I had to come tomorrow. But there are so many interesting facts I got to learn about this place. This place is historic. Oh, if you are interested on going up to the rooftop, you have to pay a fee of 250 Kenyan shillings, but if you are a payer, you pay 450 shillings. If you are a non-resident, you pay 500 Kenyan shillings. So I got to view the reception and the first floor of the KICC, where I learned that here there are banks, there are a lot of tours and travel companies, and there are even hotels. So when you come here, you can get to sleep here. And then we got to see the historic sites of the KICC. I discovered a few little things which you can as well discover. Example, rotating restaurant under construction in September. I didn't know the rotating restaurant started a long time ago. So guys, I took a navigation of this place and promised myself that I'm gonna come earlier, and once I come earlier at the KICC, I'm gonna show you the view of Nairobi from the rooftop. But the breeze of this place was amazing, and they had the restaurant that was open. I'm not sure if they work 24 hours because I didn't inquire, and I wasn't interested with the restaurant for today. I was just interested with the rooftop bar. If you want to make any inquiries about the KICC, you can get to visit them and ask any information about the place. I got a chance to walk through this whole red carpet, and I felt like, oh my goodness, that is lit. I have already mentioned that everybody at this place is very friendly, and they are always willing to give a helping hand. I don't know much about any questions that you'll want to ask. Example, how much the halls cost. and so on. That's why I keep saying that if you want to visit the Kenya International Conference Center, you need 250 Kenyan shillings for non-residents, and you'll have to go up to the mountain. Oh, sorry, to the rooftop, and you can take pics and take a view of Nairobi town from this place. Lift lobby.